Hello everyone, welcome to PUC Online Classroom. Today I am going to start Unit 9, that is our new unit. So the title of this unit is Improvements. So improvement means make something better, okay? As you can see the first snapshot, that is the first activity. So there are 9 commonly offered services. So we are going to talk about services right here, and these are the services that they provide. Sometimes you don't want to do by yourself, then you want to have this kind of services that serve you so that you don't have to do by yourself. Okay, just like the first one, language tutoring. It's just like having teachers to teach you at home one-on-one so that you can get comprehensive a lesson, and also you can understand, you can ask any questions with that tutor. Okay, so because learning at home alone perhaps pretty hard for you to catch up the lesson, so that you can try a tutor, which is about language tutoring service. Okay, so that you can have teacher, a private teacher at home, so that he or she can help you understand the language. Okay, basically this one is about language. Okay, another one is about home repairs, any related to, your house, any problems related to your house, you can get this service. Okay, so they will fix and repair your house for any damage there will be. Okay, so music lessons, also the same thing. Maybe you want to learn how to play the guitar and you don't want to attend a school or private school. Instead, maybe you can have a teacher to help you at home, or you can go to a certain school if you want to, a certain class where they provide some kind of music lessons, and then you can learn. Okay, and if you don't want, that's okay. You can try yourself. Maybe you can go to the internet, watch YouTube, you know or go to the other sources where you can find the right information of that lesson, and then you can practice playing. But whatever kind of music, you need to have the instrument. All right, so you cannot just learn the music without having the instrument. Of course, if you want to play the guitar, you have to have the guitar, all right, to practice. And another service that they offer right here is about computer services. If you have trouble with your computer, okay, virus attacks, or um, your computer shutdowns for no reason, the screen of your computer is flickering, and other hardware damage, so that you can get your this kind of service, helped. And if you don't know, that's okay, but if you want to try yourself, it is also fine. But at least you need to have some kind of concept about computer if you want to fix something by yourself. And right now, because we have internet, so that you can just go to YouTube or go to Google, and you can find a topic that you want, and maybe you don't know how to do it, even though you can get the right information. So computer service probably is the best for you. Okay, but if you want to try that, that's fine. Okay, you can try first. If you fail, then go to the shop. All right, next one, moving services. So I think these days a lot of people love to move their house, not love to move, just because they sell the house downtown and they want to buy new house, suburbs. So in a suburb, so that is the reason they have to move the house from one place to another. And when we say moving houses or moving a house, it's not really easy. It takes so much time, and if you don't have people to have, it's gonna take much time. All right, you're going to do one by one. Okay, so that if you don't want to get tired of moving, so that you can have a service that can help you, all right, that can move everything, your furniture, your properties, all right, your closet, a lot of things at home, from one home to another. So it's gonna be easy. It just pays some amount of money, I think 20 to 30 bucks in our country, and maybe more than this in the other country, but it depends on how much stuff you have. Sometimes you have a lot, a big house, then you have to pay them more. All right. And the next service that they offer is pet sitting. So we usually have babysitting, taking care of the baby when his or her mother is not, or father is not at home. Okay, but pet sitting is different. So you take care the pet. Okay, just an example. You know, somebody or customer has a pet cat or pet dog. I don't know. It depends. So they don't have time for their pet. So that is the reason they need somebody to help. All right, maybe walk a cat or walk a dog. All right, somewhere, and then later you will get paid and you get money from taking care of the pet, or walk a cat or walk a dog somewhere. All right. So you also can get paid for doing this kind of service. And next one is house cleaning. Some people are lazy, or maybe you don't want to do by yourself because it's too much for you. You have big house and then you have no time. That is the reason we have this kind of service for you, house cleaning. Okay, so that you can ask some people to have you, clean the house. So you're gonna have to pay them. For a flat house, like in our country, usually about $10 to $20, and it depends on the number of floors you have. If you have only two floors, then somewhere about $30. But if you have only one floor, then it's going to be $10 to $20. It depends on how big that house is. Okay. So if you are lazy or if you have no time, you can try house cleaning. Okay. Financial services. Okay, sometimes you run a company, but you don't have people to help, especially doing finance or accounting. All right, so that you can ask somebody to help for a certain period of time, and after that, you don't need to hire them as the permanent staff. So you can just hire them anytime you like. So we call freelancer. So this person will help you only when you need. All right, if you don't need, then they will not. But if you need, you pay them for a certain day, let's say 2 or 3 days, to finish the finance, to finish the accounting, for example. All right, so that is the good service. And if you want to, you can hire somebody to do this kind of task for the company. All right, but if you don't, if your company is small, only you can do a lot of things, and finance is another task that you don't want to involve or you have no ideas about, then you can hire somebody to do it for you. Okay. Clothing alterations. It's just like your let's say the service is about making adjustment. It's just like how to make the clothes fit your body. Okay, just like you buy let's say a new clothes, all right, new shirt, and then it's too loose, and then comparing to your body, so that you can ask somebody to alter, to adjust the clothes, make sure that it fits your body. All right, that is clothing alterations. Sometimes the clothes is too small, your pants are too small, then you can, I don't know, we can make it larger or bigger, I don't know exactly, but that is about the service that they can offer. Usually when your pants are torn, then you can try clothing alterations service. Okay, so that it will have you fix the problems. So these are the services that they offer, and I think we also have all of this in our country. And if you plan to have the business like this, try to find something new, something that is not right here. Okay, if you want to run a service like that, all right. If you want to have a business by providing some kind of services for people, then try to make sure that you can have different ideas. Do not copy from this, because there will be a lot of you know challenging and competitors who do the same business like this, so that you want to have the same thing, so that you can try um, something else. It's just like we can come up with design, interior design, we can provide a service. If you study architecture, then you also can provide the architectural structure or the building. All right. And if you are interior design, you can do a lot of things. You can decorate, you can design the platform, or the model of a certain house with special decoration inside. And if you're running a counting service, then you can provide some kind of counting service for the other people who need for a short period of time, and a lot more. I mean, you can think of, make sure that you know about that kind of service. So in order to understand that kind of service, you need to understand about that kind of skill. Okay, so when you learn certain skill, you don't need to work for the other people. You can run your own business by providing this kind of service, so that you can form a team, and then your team will play that kind of role to provide certain kind of service to the customers. All right, so that you can be, the owner of the business, the owner of the company for a certain kind of service. Okay. All right, so let's go to number 2. That is about listening, and we don't have to, but you want to, you can go to the listening audio that I attach. Okay. This is about advertisement. Would you use a service like this? Why or why not? Okay, so we don't need to answer to the question of why or why not, but let's take a look at this all together. Hazel Personal Services. Don't have time to do all the things you need to do, call Hazel Personal Services. You see that if you have no time to do all of the services, try them. Okay, so these are services they offer everyone. So let's begin with the right hand side. So we have, they offer computer support, repairs, beauty services, something related to salon or hair salon. Okay, makeup, financial services, laundry and dry cleaning, and pet sitting as well. Okay, so look at that. Look at details, information about this company. Okay, get your apartment cleaned, have your car washed. Okay, get your computer fixed, and much more, all for a very low price, as you can see right here. Then you can dial the number 646-555-2121 right here. If Hazel doesn't offer the service you need, she will find someone who does, guaranteed. And just like if, hey, you want a certain kind of service that Hazel cannot offer, so Hazel will find the partner for you. So it doesn't matter if you cannot find the service that you need. If you cannot, okay, find the service that you need at Hazel Personal Services, then Hazel will try to have you find, and the service that match to your needs. Okay, so don't worry about that. All right, so that is great to have this kind of ideas. Okay, so now let's go to number 3. That is our grammar focus. Get or have something done. So if you take a look at this, it looks like passive, as you can see right here. So we have we have this services, so we can say gets apartment clean. It's just like somebody cleans for you, not you do that. Okay, as you can see right here, don't have time to do all the things you need to, call Hazel Personal Services, as you can see right here. So this is about things that can be done by other people, not by you. All right, so we're going to learn get and have, all right, to make things done without you, but it is with somebody else. Okay, so that is about passive. So we use get or have, or the object, the past participle of the verb, to describe a service performed for you by someone else. As you can see right here, have or get are the same when it comes to passive, everyone. So the service performed for you, so it means that you don't do the service. Okay, you don't perform the service, you don't do a lot of things, so you ask somebody to do it. Okay, so by someone else, you can see right here. So we have do something yourself and have or get something done for you. So this is about passive, this is an active. Okay, So let's take a look at this all together. I clean my apartment every week, and he is washing his car, things like that. Okay, look at the passive. This is an active, but it doesn't look like our actual passive. Okay, everyone. It is about active meaning. This is about passive meaning. All right, but the form is different. Everyone is about have or get something done, which is about verb 3. Okay, so another word you can say causative verb. So get and have are causative verbs that we use to talk about something that is done for you. Okay, so as you can see, I clean my apartment every week. So I subject, clean is a verb, my apartment is an object. Every week you don't need to care, it is an expression. So we can say I get. So we have to follow the forms right here. I get my apartment. My apartment is something, and then done is verb 3. Then the verb right here is a main verb, which is clean. Then you can say cleaned, and then you can say by Hazel. So because it is about Hazel service, so that you can use it or not is fine, but you can use by Hazel because it's very specific. Okay, every week. All right, so another one, he is washing his car. He is having his car washed. So right here the same, because it is present continuous, you need to keep present continuous. And you can say he is having or getting, doesn't matter right here. His car, so that is an object, so you can say his car is an object or something right here. And then verb 3, washed, because a main verb is wash. So the form is to change the washing right here, the main verb, to past participle. And what about ing? We have to use it with get or have. All right, it depends. So let's find out more about that one. Okay, all right, so this is about passive voice and have or get something done. I don't want to say passive voice, but that should be the meaning, okay? But the real name for this kind of grammar point is causative verbs, have or get. All right, something done. So it can be an active meaning, everybody, and it can be passive meaning. Okay, let's begin with active meaning first. So when it is an active meaning, if they use have or get, of course have or get are different whenever we talk about active meaning, but have or get will be the same whenever they talk about passive. Okay, so why do I say that? Let's take a look at each. Let's begin with active first. So when you use have, everyone, then someone, you see that the form, and then base. Sorry, so base form. So have someone, base, just like I had my sister wash my car. Okay, and the meaning, you can say I get my sister. So this time, I'm sorry, I got my sister. So that get right here, the form is to infinitive. Get someone to, this one have someone base. All right. So the same example right here, I can say I got my sister to wash my car. So it's just like you didn't wash your own car, but you asked your sister to do it for you. All right, that is the idea. And another example, you can have a repair shop, repair your shop. Okay, it's just like confusing words. Okay, but that's okay. It is the same. Repair shop and repair your shop. Okay, sorry. So the answer, you can say, if you want to change to get, you can say you can get a repair shop to repair your shop. Okay, the same thing right here, you can get a repair shop to fix your bike, or you can change to get, but if you want to use get, you have to use base. So you can say you can get a repair shop fixed, all right, your bike. So these are actives. Okay, what about passive? Actually they are the same, so you don't have to worry about that, but the difference is, everyone, have get plus object or something, and then participle, past participle of verb 3. Unlike active, have and get we use with someone, and have we use with base, get we use with to infinitive. Okay, Passive, have and get are the same, object or something, and past participle. And then add or by, it depends on the sentence. Okay, as you can see right here, you can get or have your bike fixed. So your bike is something, all right, an object. So let's take a look at this example. You can get a repair shop to fix your bike. Then you get a repair shop. A repair shop can be someone. Okay, it is a place, but it refers to someone who can fix your bike. All right, and to fix is a verb, and your bike is an object or something. Then you can say you can get, and then follow the form object. You can have or get your bike, and then to verb you have to change it to past participle. Then fixed, at or buy a shop. All right, a repair shop. I'm sorry, that should be a repair shop. Okay. So let's try one more thing. I will give you the example with an active first. Okay, so that you can see exactly what I mean. If I say I want to have my brother, clean my car. Okay, so I can say that when you take a look at that, everyone, you can keep the front one from have. When you see have, you have to keep from have, or when you see get, you can keep from get. So this is an active, so when I use have, then it should be base right here. And my car is something. Okay, my brother is someone. This is an active. Then you can say passive. So I want to have, and then passive, object first. And my car is an object, so you can say my car. All right, and then past participle, main verb in the sentence. I want to have this clean. Okay, so you can change that to past participle, which is about clean, and then you can say by my brother. Okay, and for have right here, you can use a get instead of have. It doesn't matter. Okay, they both are the same, so you don't need to care much about this when it comes to passive. All right, so I want to have, you see that you still keep I want to have, and then after that you have to have an object. So object is my car, then you can have my car right here, and then past participle, so that you can use past participle, clean right here, and by my brother, because this is about a person that is very specific, it refers to your brother, then you can use by. Okay, but in this case we don't really care much about a doer or an agent. Okay, but we do care about this. So make sure that you can follow the forms. So let me give you another example using different tense. So the active can be, let's say, she was getting. So this isn't about active, everyone. She was getting, let's say, her phone. All right. I'm sorry, someone. This is an active. She was getting someone to fix her phone. So she doesn't know how to fix her own phone, right? So instead of fixing her own phone, she can ask somebody to help. All right, so right here you can say everybody, this is about past continuous, then you have to keep past continuous. You can say she was getting it, fine, or you can say having, also fine, because this one is about passive. Get or have will be the same, not different. And then her phone is an object or something, then you can say her phone. And after that, past participle, so to fix, so we change to fixed. So do we say by someone? Of course not, because we don't know who this person is. So you can just leave it as it is. Just say she was getting or having her phone fixed. All right, hopefully you understand this. And if you have any question, everyone, don't worry about that. You can leave me question in our Telegram group chat, and I will answer to your question as soon as I see that. Okay. All right. So let's go back to this exercise. This is also your homework. not really homework, but it practice, and practice will be your homework. All right, so that you can just fill in this sentences to express that the services are performed by someone else. So the verbs are given right here, so you don't need to care much about that. Just like the first example, Louise didn't mow the lawn. In front of mow the lawn, just like cutting the grass in your garden. All right, in front of his house, so you can say he had it mowed. All right, so it right here, just like the lawn. Okay, and make sure that you can find the object or something, everybody, when it comes to passive, this part. Okay, once again, have a get something, verb 3. All right, so let's try this exercise and I will give you the answers later. Okay, that's it for today. Once again, if you have questions, leave me your questions in our Telegram group chat and I will answer to your questions. Okay, thank you so much, everyone.